Hey y'all, welcome back to more Flesh and Bad. Today I wanted to quickly go over my skirmish deck that won my local skirmish, so that was today. This deck isn't anything special. I actually just copied it from, I think it was like a Brazilian list. Let me actually go look. I think it was this guy. Yeah, I literally just copy pasted this. The only change I made was subbing out basically this rounds on me for, let me go back to it. Where was I? Oh, did I lose it? Hold on. Okay. Basically subbing out the two that all you got's for one weakest link just for the mirror, and then a warmonger's just for like random stuff like Lexi, Chain, etc. Just because they kind of expected like one or two Lexis to show up. So basically minimal changes otherwise though. Still running Blue Plunder Run. What else? That's pretty much it. What would I like to talk about? This deck's really dumb. These are my results, by the way. Uh, Round one, Oldham. This was actually kind of like a close game, I think. Round two, Zenmir. I think I just saw Ardor first, and then Icelander. This game also ended up being really close. I just like could not. So I banished an Ardor to Harmony, and then I banished an Ardor to or I tried to do Art of War, and then it got stuffed by Channel Bleak Expanse. So that was a pretty. It was a lot closer than it sounds. I think it was still like 12-4 when the game ended, or like 6-4. I can't even remember, but still a very close game. And then Prism. This was my partner playing Prism. So I beat them. And then in the top four, it was two Icelanders, my partner, and then I on Zen. So I played one of the Icelanders. I got it that time. The only difference here was since I knew this Icelander was on Bull, just from watching their games into Zen, I swapped in Traverse over Mask, which I think was actually a really good call. And then for this Prism, or this is my partner playing Prism. Again, I think the game was pretty close, but I just had kind of got it because I think a little bit overtech into Prism, just time skippers and then the six poppers. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. Also, I think I got like marked wrong in gem, so it technically marked my partner as owning the game, but it doesn't really matter. We share the cards anyways. So yeah, those were kind of the results, and then talk about some kind of like cards I would maybe swap out. I'm not like 100% sold on the Blue Plunder Run. They're a little bit awkward. I would maybe just even add in like Biting Breeze over them, but that might be a preference thing. They weren't bad. They just weren't like amazing. What else would I change? I think that's pretty much it. Maybe adding a blue blittle could be kind of interesting, but yeah, I think overall this is probably what I would add. The Salt the Wound also like never came up, so maybe like swapping Belittle, like a blue Belittle for Assault the Wound might be okay, because I think you almost always want to use Mask for like a Descendant if you can. Um, yeah, but we're gonna give the deck a kind of shot as is, just to kind of walk you through some of the play patterns that I do, and then hopefully this might help with your skirmishes. I also have a couple like matchup notes, so I'm gonna post this deck list in the video so you all can kind of take a look at it. But that's enough kind of rambling. Let's go ahead and try to do a game. So let's do Living Legend. All right, here we have a Briar. I'm not sure which way I want to go. I feel like this is kind of like an aggro mirror, so maybe I want to go second, but I'm not 100%. I've very rarely played against a Briar. So let's get our needles in. They do run arcane damage, I think, a little bit. So maybe like one is fine, and then probably want warmongers, and then maybe just run our CNCs, and then assault may be okay. I don't think we need Belittle Minnowism or like the weakest link or anything. This seems fine to me. Okay, we got the turn one Transcend. And they're gonna pass. Okay, I am more than happy with that. So we are gonna start with the Sending Gust Wave. And again, I've never played against a Briar, but it looks like it's going well. Here, I think we still get a Bonds anyways, just to get it set up in Graveyard. I know we're not getting anything, but it's, I think, super important to set up your first Dissonant Bonds in Graveyard, just so you can have it for the Art of War. Especially if I want to go for like turn 2 kill, getting these two in Graveyard is very important. Then we'll send the Tiger. Sure. Pass back. His hand's kind of mid. What is this card? Briar Specialization Earth Fusion. When attack action card hits this turn, if its power is greater than its base, draw a card, and then if Force Issues fuse, your next attack this turn gets +1. Go. Okay, cool. Interesting. Red Plunder Run. Also interesting. It's coming in for 8. Do I have to be worried about CNC with Briar? I don't know if I do. Part of me almost wants to like try to stuff this. They do have 2 cards. Kind of want to block this. Just so much value, like 2 cards on hit. But I don't know if I can actually like block this to begin with. Unless it's hero, if you play a lightning card this turn, deal 1 arcane damage to them. Okay. Sure. Interesting. I don't know if I should have blocked there. Again, I'm not like sure if Briar actually even runs CNC. Looks like they're gonna Rosetta, so we can pay 1. I'll pay another 1. I'll take this. It's a pretty high damage turn for them, but their Embodiment of Earth is not going to get a ton of value here. Okay, this is probably the hand we got to go off on. Bramble Spark. The next attack action you play this turn gets when you attack with this, deal 1 damage to target hero. If it was fused, it was fused. It gets +3. Okay, so it's +3, and then deals an extra arcane damage. Sure. So Ball Lightning. So I think we get dealt 2 damage from this, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll pay 0, we'll take 2. They get an Embodiment of Earth. And this comes in for 5, effectively. Okay, so I think we're going to take this. Twine Lightning. So reveal Ball Lightning in hand. Then this gets go again. So this is going to come in for another 5, which I think we're fine with. Again, they're probably going to attack again after this. Okay. Enchant will not pay for that, so we'll take another take another 2 damage. And then oh wait, actually I think they close chain, so I don't take extra damage now. Pay 0, and then I think we're gonna give them everything here. So I think this should be able to kill from 40. Not 100% though. We'll see. Okay, do we want to pitch blue bonds? Probably. So let's start by pitching blue bonds, doing buff and banish. There's a tiger. Draw another blue bonds. Interesting. Oh, the problem is the lack of descendants here a little bit, but I guess we can just hit 1 off the top. All right, not exactly a descendant, but that's like +4 damage-ish. That's dumb. Anyways, Stubbies. I don't know if this gets there. So we Zen getting our descendant. So we'll get our red one. And we'll probably end up pitching one of these spawns because we can't use both, I think. We should still play the red one though. So we'll play this, get our descendant. We can do another descendant bonds, and then what do we do after that? Probably just get Underwinds or something. Yeah, probably just get Underwinds. I don't know if this gets there. Especially through the embodiment of Earths. The last chain link was descendant, so we should do bonds. Getting Underwinds, so we'll get another red one. Then we'll do spinning. All right, they've gotten a ton of block value off the double embodiments. But they are now out of cards, at least, and then we'll get a turn cycle where we can basically attack them for free. All right, then we'll finish our free needle. So we didn't quite get there through the double embodiment. That's fine. How many earth cards do they block with? Blocked like 2 earth cards. So they got like 4 extra block that turn. Okay, interesting hand. What happens if we double we needle, double transcend, create a Zen state and CNC them or something? Is that good? I think that might be alright. Alright, so we'll start with needle. Pitching the tiger swipe. And our plan here is to double transcend, so we'll do grain to preserve. We'll preserve back. It probably is harmony or bonds, one of the two. I reserve back to harmony just because it's slightly better. We'll gain a resource and grain it. Gain another resource. Then we will activate Zen. Getting Tiger Swipe is probably fine. What else could we get? I think Tiger Swipe's fine. We don't get to keep an arsenal here if we do it like this, though, but I think it's worth it. Just kind of push a little bit of damage. Although we could also just like park this in arsenal and then make the Zen state if they block. But they're off embodiments, so they might have like a couple 2 blocks in hand, so the CNC might get a lot of value. Okay, looks like they're taking it. So maybe we don't need to make a Zen state now because they're tapped out, basically. Yeah. I'm just gonna sandbag this. We could have made not CNC there actually, and just made a Zen state, because now they do this. Pass. Oh my god, these hands are disgusting. We will do levels, pitching, what? Pitch the harmony here, and then we could do Rising Sun. So let's pitch the harmony, do this, get spinning, and then let this resolve. We'll do draw, go. Okay, that's a nice draw. Okay, I think they're off of it. That was a weird game. Interesting build though. Like Statch was definitely scary, and they dealt like a crap load of damage on that ball lightning turn. Yeah, that was an interesting game. I think Briar's like super aggressive. Let's see if we can get one more game though. Let's see if anyone's playing yellow. Do another one like this. Yeah, I don't know. That game was like very, very fast. Maybe I'm just not used to Briar though. I mean, we had one more Descendant, we killed him there, but again, it's hard to set that up. I think that's why it's so important to just get your first Descendant bonds in Graveyard though, just so you can do like the quad bonds, like 5 bonds thing. Or sorry, not the quad bonds, but like the double bonds thing going at least. All right, I think this might be a rematch between the first Briar, so we'll do our kind of same board and see how it goes. We'll get our CNCs, our Warmongers, and then I guess we just run Salt as kind of a filler card. I think. Well, actually, maybe run like a Blue Minnowism as a filler card. Let's actually try that and see how that goes. I'm not super opposed to that. Yeah, same board. Okay, this is kind of a mid-starting hand. They're on Carapace this time instead of Tunic, though. All right, that's a really good turn one. So it looks like they're Weaving Lightning. Okay. We have a little bit of work to do here. So I don't know if there is anything we can really do here. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is just overpitch to swing with the spawns. Well, we can't even overpitch. This problem. This is one of the worst hands I've ever seen. Our Arsenal Blue Plunder run. Yeah, this might be a game where we don't really transcend or see anything. All right, what is this card? The next time attack would gain power this turn, so it gains that much +2. Okay, they're snatching us. This is dealing 1 from that, so I don't think we're gonna pay that. So we'll do 0. Then why did this kid go again? This game go again because of the embodiment of lightning. Right. Okay, so coming in for 10. That's scary. It's only on hip, draw 1 card. But our hand's not really doing very much, so maybe we just block this. Again, I think I'm just trying to hold out for Transcend. If we can soak a little bit of this damage, I think we're happy. If we're denying the on-hit, I think it's right. We also set up a Descendant Bonds in Graveyard. Because I don't think we can, like, out-aggro them with that hand, you know what I mean? Like, we basically, if we look at it, I could do, like, levels, 3 draw, go again, and then, like, play 100 Winds, put in the bin. So that's another, so we're doing 4. Okay, I guess we'll never know. But if I play this hand out, right? Okay, balling for 7. That's nasty. All right, sure. Okay, they're making that. We'll take 0, or we'll not pay on this, and then we'll not pay on this, and then take another 2. That is very aggressive. Okay. Fire Transcend card, which is good. And I think we might even make a Zen State here. Because this is a very aggressive matchup. Ooh, another Ball Lightning. Okay. So it's gonna come in for 4 of 1 card left over. Pass. What do we do here? I think we might want to. What do we want in Arsenal? I guess this Aspect of Tiger Body. So play the Blue Plunder run, tutor off Zen, get like a spinning or something. 100% sure. Do path well traveled and drop. I don't think we want to make this end state now because they only have one card in hand. I think we're just going to use this to soak up a little bit of this Rosetta damage. So we'll pay 1 since we have the 2 float, and then come in for 2. I think we're fine taking 3 here. Or is it only 2? Oh, an elemental action card. Okay, sure. So on our turn, what are we going to do? We're going to play blue Plunder Run, activate Zen, get our Tiger Swipe, and then send Tiger Swipe for 4, and then if we draw a random card that we like to arsenal over the aspect, we can play that. Okay, so they are giving us the block here. They have to give us another 2 blocks if they want to deny the card draw. Okay, so they do. They're also running balance this time, I just noticed. So I think now we will pop the Zen State. Okay, it's a really good hand. Okay, I think we get there. So how many Descendants of Bonds? We still only have 1 Descendant in our graveyard, which is a little weird. All right, Ball, Lightning. Are we taking this? Could. It's probably fine. Lightning Surge. 2 cards in hand. Yeah, I think we probably just go for it, right? I don't think they're on CNCs. Unless I am like misremembering from last game. It's been kind of late. Oh, that's gross. Okay, we got punished here. That's bad. So what's the backup play here? I don't know if there is a backup play. Yeah, that was a bad block. I should have blocked way early, or I should have saved the block for that. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but maybe they just didn't see it the first game. So let's see. We can block. It's probably the best block now. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. Because I think we were fine with the CNC anyways, just because the aspect of weakest link is like probably the worst case scenario. So on our turn, I think we want to start. Yeah, it's really bad. We'll start with our Art of War. We'll do Buff Banish. Also, I don't know why I pitched. I think I meant to pitch the Descendant, but I guess we got rewarded. So, Descendant Bonds. Aspect at some point. Sure, I guess we go for it. I don't think this is going particularly well, though. Like, I don't think this even does enough. Let's get a yellow Bonds. And what are we getting off of the last Bonds? Probably just a red 100 wins. Yeah, I think Weakest Link is actually the worst card to see there. But I don't think we could have played. We could have like saved armor, but they could have also just not done anything. So I guess we'll do Descendant. Get our 100 wins. So I think we're only doing an extra like 12 damage here or something like that. I also got extremely lucky off the draws off the random art off the Art War. Like I don't. Yeah, that was like wild. I should have pitched the Descendant, so we had the She obviously. Okay. Cracking the balance is fine. All lightning basically only comes for 3. So I think we're fine to take this. They do make an embodiment of Earth, which is fine. The Rosetta. Do we want to save this Orihone for any reason? Like, not really, but I don't know what we're doing with this Orihone on the next turn. I think we're just gonna, maybe we're just parking an Arsenal. I think we're just gonna like YOLO the Harmony. Never punished. Okay, so we can set a decent bit of damage here. Yeah, I guess we just go for it, right? Pitch our Orihone. We'll send out Aspect. Then we'll do Needle. All right, giving us 2 armor there. They are keeping a 5-card hand though, so I think it's pretty bad. And they go to 1. Yeah. So I think in the turn, if we can have an extra card, I think we're maybe fine. But again, it's hard to know with a lot of these deck lists. Like, I don't even know what a good Briar deck looks like at this point. So yeah, that's bad. Take 7, draw a card, I guess. Can't block it, right? So might as well. Twine Lightning, so this is snap. Okay, this is not being snapped. Could have been snapped. I think we're just passing on this as well, right? There's another 5. Man, Ball Lightning is a card of all time. Holy shit. Photon Rush. Is this a new one? Oh, this is a new one. This is from the Aurora deck. That's cool. So what's our best block? I think we have to probably give up on the CNC. Like, there's no way we're gonna keep 2 cards at the end of this turn. So this will deal 2. Rosetta Thorn comes in for 2 and 2. Yes, I think we're just toast here. So you only get to keep 1 card and send Needle, basically. Or no cards. Yeah, I think they got us here. Unless they just brick like super bad for some reason, but it's kind of doubtful. Hey, it's possible. They are a Rune Blade. We'll take 0 here, or we'll pay 0 here rather. Plunder Run. Okay. Does that play from Arsenal? Do they have an Arsenal? Okay, it was not played from Arsenal, but I think we're dead here regardless. So we can block 3. Yeah, I think we're just toast. I'll scoop it up. Because they can just, because they played at attack, not attack, we can just get us with the Rosetta Thorn. Good play, though. Let's see if we can get a non-Briar of the game, though. All right, we got the mirror. All right, let's see who the better Zen player is. I lost the die roll, so I'm the worst one, apparently. Oh, never mind, I'm the best one. Okay, so I do unfortunately have to use this Harmony Transcend, though, which is a little unfortunate, but I think we gotta do it anyways. Okay, hit. That is nice. So we'll do the 100 ones first. Okay, defensive art of war. Love to see it. I don't know if that's correct. It might be correct in LL. All right, the blocking with the Blanche. I don't run Blanche into my sideboard. I don't think it's worth it. Draw another passive. That's good. So what is our new play now? Could get rid of this weakest link if we wanted to, but I think it's really... So our choice here... I think if we want to hold over on the Passover, just having more chi is super important. So maybe we do have to ship the weakest link. Okay, we'll get rid of it. We'll close chain. Because I want to do Descendant Bonds here, so maybe the weakest link is a little awkward. It's the choice between arsenaling one of one of the two. So we'll get our red Descendant here. Block 4. Alright, so we got a pretty disgusting turn 0. Just gonna be able to push a ton of damage here. We don't get to needles for free. Okay, they're off. Okay, I guess those are the Living Legend games. I hope you all enjoyed. You know, totally not just a fake format until Zen gets fixed somehow. Also, I forgot in the shitpost video where we were talking about bans, there also is like an interesting question on whether or not they'd like errata Zen to like make a Tiger and banish instead of in hand. That might be realistic, honestly. I don't know how realistic that is. It feels very bad from like a... I don't know, it feels very bad from like a player communication level. Like if a new player like sees that and then sees that like, oh, this is errata to actually make it in banish instead of hand. I don't know, it's very strange. But I think it might work. Like that, in addition to strides, means you have less hand tigers running around, which I think I'm kind of okay with. I conceptually I like that ban, but I understand the logistical reasons of why they wouldn't want to do that. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed some more LL gameplay. This might be the last little bit of LL. I don't know. You guys tell me if you want any more LL games. It's definitely interesting. It's just kind of like... It feels like one person kind of just blows out the other person, or the other way around, as we kind of saw. So, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.